Hey everybody, welcome to the Backyard Vlog. Today is Wednesday, May the 15th, 2019. My name is PhotO'Dell, and today we traveled up north. We went through Escambia County and Washington County. First stop was in Bay Minette, where we visited it's called the JC House. I guess it's a dormitory type environment for students. And here's a little report from there. All right, today we're traveling throughout Baldwin County, and this is going to be our first stop. We're at the JC House Student Housing in Bay Minette, and we don't have too much to do here. We just got to check it out before they open for business. No aerials, surprisingly, but Evelyn's in there doing the paperwork, getting some information, and then we'll be on to our next stop, and I will show you what we're up against at the next one. But here's what it looks like where we're at today. Alright, now once we were finished there, we headed up to the next stop, which was Suncoast Sod Farm, and we had to go through Century, Alabama to Brewton, Alabama, right near the Florida line, and we ended up shooting some aerials. It was a little miscommunication on the part of the client, so the actual person with the information wasn't there, so we had to do some photographs, some ground photographs, aerials, and we'll get the information via phone at a later time. But here's a little bit of what we saw there. Alright, now after we finished with that, we ended up going, that was it for the day, those two jobs. But we coming home, you know, I don't know if you've been through Brewton or if you've been through Atmore or Century, Florida, but it's really pretty country up there, and the towns are like just frozen in time, but they're trying their best to break through into the modern era. Here's a little bit of Brewton, a little informational background on Brewton as well. So hopefully it's a little history lesson and geography lesson. Right now, I'm in Brewton, Alabama, and as you can see by the mural that there is a long history here of timber. There's a log truck going by every 30 seconds. And in May of 1861, Brewton began as a train station. The settlement was originally known as Newport, and on February 18th, 1885, Brewton became an official town, and later they were designated as the county seat for Escambia County, Alabama. Now, during the demand for lumber from Europe, Brewton took advantage of it and made a lot of its residents very wealthy. The population of Brewton is roughly about 5,400, and it encompasses about 11.5 square miles. And Brewton is such a great little town. If you ever get a chance to go there, go there. Our next stop on the way home, as we traveled down Highway 29 and Highway 31, was Atmore. Atmore, the first thing that caught my eye was the Pepsi distributor right there and what we saw on the corner. Take a look at this. Just as you enter Atmore on Highway 31, you're going to see the Pepsi distribution center, and it's a very large Pepsi can. Well, it's actually a can recycling location, but it offers you 25 cents per can. You just shove your can in this slot, and you get to choose where your money goes to if you want to, or you can just choose to take the cash. I love that. I think every city should have one or two of those spread throughout so you can get these recycling things going on. And I know we've got a big recycling center here in Mobile, but that's so convenient. You can just stop by, jam your cans in there, get your cash, donate it to the cause of your choice if you prefer to, and go about your business. but it's a brilliant idea. It's brilliant. As we traveled further into Atmore, I just had to stop and give you a little sense of Atmore, and here's a little history and geography lesson on that one as well. All right, Atmore, Alabama is also located in Escambia County, Alabama. It's home to the Holman Correctional Facility and to the Wind Creek Casino and Hotel owned by the Porch Creek Indians. And it was also recorded as a stop on the Mobile and Great Northern Railroad. And the stop there was known as Williams Station. And that's a tourist attraction to this very day. For many years, Atmore was home to Maslin Carpets, Alto, and believe it or not, Vanity Fair's lingerie company operated a sewing plant in Atmore, Alabama. Now, Atmore is approximately 22 square miles and has a population of nearly 12,000 residents. And if you know anything about Atmore, you know that Atmore is home to the Wind Creek Casino. And if you haven't been through Atmore to see the Wind Creek Casino, here's a teeny tiny taste of the outside. And that pretty much was it. Once we got through Atmore, we hit I-65 southbound, came on back to the house, unpacked everything, played with the little guy for a few minutes, took a tour of the property, made sure everything was kosher, and we're going to go eat in just a few minutes. So tomorrow, more traveling. We're going to go through several cities in Mississippi. We got Meridian, Ellis, Hattiesburg. There's a couple more and I can't remember where they are, but we're going to go through there, and I'm going to try to do like I did today, grab a couple of stops along the way and let you capture some video, maybe some still photos of it, give you a little history, a little geography. I'm going to try to plant that in there as well, so not only are you coming along with me, but like Bill Cosby used to say, who knows, you might learn something. And it's a great little places. The places we go to are always so great. It's just amazing how every town has its own little personality, and the people adopt that personality as their own. It's amazing. Even the little towns that we're in, Wilmer and Sims and Satsuma and Saraland and Citronelle, they all do the same thing. Well, that's it for today's backyard vlog. Oh, fig trees. My fig trees are, I don't know if you can see them, they're shooting out figs. This probably, I had to trim these back last year because they were probably about 12 feet tall, and I cut them back down to about 4.5, 5 feet tall, and they're already over 8 feet now, and they're filled with figs. Some of these figs, when they come due and ripen, I'll be sure to post it on here when it's time. As always, you guys are welcome to stop by and visit. We got a cup of coffee. We always got some beverages here. We got good food, and we got good company. But just remember, if you don't see me on the street, or if you don't see me on the sidelines, always make wise choices. That's it for today, guys. Enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time on the Backyard Vlog. Bye.